pencil? Oh, I found it. What is up, everyone? My name is Lauren, and here we are. Another year ended, and this year has honestly felt really long, in the best possible way. I mean, yeah, it feels crazy that it's already New Year's Eve, but oh my gosh, it feels like last New Year's Eve was forever ago. Like, it's crazy how long ago that feels, but we're here again with another year, man. And I really wasn't gonna make another one of these because honestly not many people watch these, so if you're watching this, like, hi, I appreciate you so much. But my year was really good, and I don't think I make these videos for other people. I make these videos for me because I hope that when I'm an adult I can look back on my teenage years and see what awesome things happened. So here we go. 2018. So hype. So of course, let me start right at the beginning of the year with January. In January, I turned 17 years old. My birthday is January 25th, so I'm turning 18 in less than a month, which is so crazy, but I turned 17. And for my 17th birthday, my mom and I went to New York for the weekend. I did a vlog on that, so if you want to check that out, it's on my channel, so please do. In that video, you will see us going to our hotel. My mom got me schmackeries, which I had never had before, and it's like this awesome cookie place that I was just in love with, and we got a whole big box of cookies, and they were delicious. But the highlight of that trip was definitely seeing SpongeBob, the musical. We saw SpongeBob twice. Well, I saw SpongeBob twice. My mom surprised me with tickets the night before we left. Surprised me with tickets for Friday night, the 26th. We saw it in the mezzanine, and it was just incredible. SpongeBob means so much to me, and I will get to that in a little bit. But we saw SpongeBob, and then the next day, we didn't really have anything planned until the evening, because we saw Kinky Boots on the evening of the 27th, but we didn't really have anything else planned, so that afternoon, my mom told me that I could go down to the Palace Theater and see if they had any cheap tickets for their matinee that day, and my hotel was a literal 2-minute walk to the theater, to the Palace Theater. Like, literally, my hotel was right on Times Square, and it was awesome, so I went and I got a cheap ticket and I saw it again. There's more details in that vlog, but that was the most incredible thing. So now moving on to February. February, I got my car. I got my permit in December of 2017. I got my permit in December of 2017, and then I got my car in February. I have a PT Cruiser. I have a 2007, oh my gosh, 2007, I think, PT Cruiser. It's limited 24T. She's red. I named her Smitty, after the character I played in How to Succeed, but we'll get there. And I love her. I learned how to drive on her, and I'll also get to my driving experience and stuff later in the video. But yeah, that was super fun. Also in February, I became a more religious person. I found God in February, and that has been something that has really transformed me into the person I am today. I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful that I found God and I found Jesus, and it's been super good. It's been super good to me, and like, February and March, I was honestly, like, the happiest person alive because I just felt God working through me, and I was so just overjoyed with God's love. I was just overflowing with God's love, and it was just actually incredible. It was really, really incredible. So yeah. Also in February, I realized what I truly wanted to do with my life. I realized that I wanted to be a swing on Broadway. I was looking on Instagram, scrolling through Instagram, and I came across those little slips you get in your Playbill, and it was a list of like maybe 3 or 4 swings that went on in one SpongeBob performance, and I was overjoyed. I was like, oh my gosh, these people that work so hard learning all these different parts are finally getting to go on, and my heart was so full. And I started crying. I literally started crying, and I was so overwhelmed, man. I was just so overwhelmed, and I really realized that that was what I wanted to do, and that was really a great moment for me. Now moving on to March. March was like so freaking busy. March was like the busiest month of my like literal whole life. So in March we opened How to Succeed. I played Smitty in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. I named my car after Smitty because Smitty's sassy and funny. I think my car is a little sassy. My car's sassy and I love her, so I named her Smitty. Right after How to Succeed ended, my choir went on a trip to Disney World. The whole music department went on a trip to Disney World, actually. We went for like 4 or 5 days, I really forget. We drove down from good old Pennsylvania to Florida. It was super fun on a bus. I sat with my girl Amber, love her. And it was honestly a super fun trip. Of course, there's always the drama. But overall, I feel like it was a really good experience with my friends, and it was super awesome, and I had a really good time. Oh, then also the day we left for Disney at like 5 o'clock at night on a Wednesday. But that same day was the school walkout. March for Our Lives is really big this year. Which you totally forget that was this year. That feels like so long ago. But the school walkouts were happening on this day, and we had a really good group of people that had, an account for the walkout at my school, and we were coordinating with administrators, and the administrators let us have a walkout. We couldn't have an actual walkout outside because that's technically against the school rules, so our walkout was us leaving class and going to the auditorium, and there was a really nice PowerPoint about all the kids who died in, what was that school called? Oh my gosh, all the kids that died in that school in Florida. I really forget, oh my gosh. Forgive me, wow. But all those kids that died in that shooting, and it was a really moving meeting, and it was very silent and respectful, and it was really awesome. Then, just a little fun tidbit, my girl, Emily Davis, MED, she's in the vlogs, she played Gertrude McFuzz in Seussical at her school in March, and I played Gertrude, and she's like one of my best friends, so I got to see her in that show, and she was actually really awesome. She was so awesome. It was super fun. Then also, a little tidbit, in March we had a reunion concert for those of us that were in High School Musical in November of 2017. We had a little concert that we could sing little groups or solos and things. I sang What Is This Feeling with Ashlyn, who was our Gabriella. That cover is also on this channel, so you can please go check it out. And that was super fun. It was just really nice to hear everybody and hear everybody like sing little solos, and we did a couple group numbers. It was just super fun. It was a good time. Yeah. Next, we move on to April. At the very beginning of April, we had a blood drive at school, and I donated blood for the first time. That was super fun. I love donating blood. We're having a blood donation in January, at school, and I'm so freaking excited because donating blood just made me feel like really grateful to God for the body I have and the blood that I have that I'm able to go give to other people. It just made me feel really grateful for the body that I do have. Because we should really look at that kind of thing, like look at the bodies we have, look at the bodies that are functioning, because not everybody has bodies that are functioning as properly as they should. So that's why we have to donate things like organs and blood and things like that, so that other people can have the privileges, really, that we do with our bodies, because everybody has the right to have a beautiful body that they can live on this earth with, and it is so heartwarming to donate blood, and I honestly can't wait to do it again. Then there was prom. Oh my gosh, prom, junior prom was so freaking fun. I loved my dress. All my friends looked gorgeous. If I knew how to insert a picture, I would. I might insert one here or something, I don't know. But prom was awesome. We had prom till like 10 or 10:30, and then we had post-prom, which is just like a party at the school. It's just really a safe place so kids don't go and like make bad decisions. And it's just like a bunch of games, and there's a ton of food, and it was super fun. And then after post-prom, we went to this local diner that's open 24 hours. We went there at 5 in the morning, and it was the funniest thing. it was super fun, and it was just that whole day and night and just everything. Excuse me, everything was wonderful. And after post-prom, I literally slept for like maybe two. I got home at like 6 a.m. and then I had to take out like the 70 bobby pins that were in my hair because I had an updo and my hair is short, so having an updo was like more difficult. But so I took out all the bobby pins and then I literally went to bed for like 3 hours before I had to get up for church. I had church, and then the day right after prom, I got baptized by my friend Amber. Again, she baptized me, and I'm so grateful for that moment. That moment was so great for our friendship and just for me. I really needed that. I didn't think I would get baptized so soon, but I really felt ready. And it was really just a beautiful moment, and I cried a lot afterwards, and it was just super amazing. My friend Amber drove me to church before I got my license. She drove me to church every week, and I'm so grateful for her, and she really helped me grow in my relationship with God, and that's why I wanted her to baptize me, and it was just so beautiful. Then in April, I also had my Newsies audition at the end of the month. Yeah, I had my Newsies audition. I think a couple days later, I was offered the role of Meta, so that was good. Moving on to May, not a ton happened in May. I was in my art fest at school. I just had one piece in the art fest, and that was really fun because I took art class junior year, and that was super fun. So I had a piece. I don't know if you can see it, but it's up there. That big one with like the starry night kind of thing. I don't know if you can see it. If you can't, whatever. That's the piece I had in the art show, and I'm really proud of it. I had auditions and callbacks for Shrek. I auditioned for Fiona. I got called back for Fiona and Dragon. And I got Dragon because I played Dragon before, so I literally know that song like the back of my hand because it's also one of my go-to audition songs. So, but callbacks were super fun. And then in May, She Loves Me opened. She Loves Me is so special to me because it was my first non-youth production. I was working with adults in a really small cast. There were only a couple of us high schoolers in that show, and honestly, that show is so freaking fun. Like, that show is like my favorite cast, like probably ever, and I just love them all so much. Continuing into June, She Loves Me went into June. She Loves Me ran 3 weekends. It was the last weekend of May and the first 2 weekends of June, so that was super fun. She Loves Me ended on June 10th. It was Sunday, June 10th. We had a 3-show weekend, and then another 3-show weekend, and then a 5-show weekend. That vlog, also on the channel, check it out. Then in June, I got my driver's license. I got my driver's license the week that school ended, so I finished 11th grade, finally. I finished 11th grade, and then I got my license that weekend, so I had my license at the very beginning of the summer, thank goodness. And I'm just really grateful for that. Then, one of my favorite things that I did at the end of the month was I got my bangs. I got my bangs in June, and I love them so much. I really think bangs are a much better look for me than just, like, my big-ass forehead. Not that I think I looked bad before, I just really think the bangs are, like, a much better look for me, and they help me complete my aesthetic, you know? I just love my bangs, and I'm really happy I got them. So, yeah. Then, moving on to July. July was Shrek. We had Shrek. We had our 3-show weekend of Shrek, and that was super awesome. Went super well. I got my senior pictures done. Oh my goodness. Those were so fun, and those were so crazy. Like, putting on a cap and gown. Putting on a cap and gown was, like, really surreal. But I honestly had a super fun time. My photographer, she was super sweet, and it was just awesome. Then, the very end of the month, I left for the AMDA High School Summer Conservatory. AMDA is a school in New York and Los Angeles called, it stands for the American Musical and Dramatic Academy. They have a summer program where it's a 2-week program for either acting, musical theater, or dance. I went for musical theater on the New York City campus, and I was there for 2 weeks. So this bleeds into August. I was at AMDA the first 2 weeks of August, and I met the most incredible people. I had the most incredible time. I learned so much, and I walked out of there just feeling I felt really good about myself as a performer. I really met talented people that lifted each other up there, and it was just a wonderful environment for the most part, and I think it was really awesome. Those friends, I have a couple close friends that came out of there. Haley from California, Malia from Nevada, Star from Virginia, Becky from Canada, Azende was also from Virginia, Jules from New Jersey, Talia from New Jersey, yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting Susa, I forget where Susa's from. I think Susa was from North Carolina, I think. One of those, North or South Carolina. Anyway, those are some great people I met there, and they're all so freaking talented. The talent in that room was so crazy, and I loved my experience at AMDA. It was just so incredible, and I hope to make a separate video about it, but if I don't, here it is. AMDA is great, and if you're thinking about becoming a performer, I highly suggest you do a summer program like that. The summer conservatory was great. It's intense. It really was a lot of work. You were in class from 9 a.m. to 9:30 at night, and it was crazy, but a lot of fun, and the food was so good. The food was so good. Oh my goodness. The food was great. I looked forward to every dinner. It was so good. Then right back after I got from AMDA, we went right into Newsies Tech. Newsies opened on August 16th or something. No. Yeah, the 17th. It opened literally a week after I got back from AMDA. I was gone from Newsies for 2 weeks, and then I came back to Tech Week, and it was crazy, but it was fine. Tech was kind of crazy, but the show came through. We had Newsies. Yay. Newsies was great. Also a vlog. Of course, there's a vlog. Then I started senior year. Which is also crazy. The day or the day after school started, I had Godspell auditions. Yes. Okay, we're almost done. Only have 4 more months, but okay. September, I had professional headshots done for the first time. Those were super fun. My friend Jordan, who was our Catherine in Newsies, my friend Jordan, her dad is a professional photographer, and he took my headshots, and they came out beautiful, and I'm so excited to use them. Also in September, on September 16th, I went and saw Once on This Island on Broadway, because my school announced that was the musical we were doing this year. We're doing Once on This Island this year at school, so I wanted to go see it on Broadway. And I saw the final show of SpongeBob. I saw the final show of SpongeBob ever because I love that show, and I cried during a lot of it, but the audience was so amazing, and the cast was so amazing, and it was incredible, and I loved it, and I could talk about it for hours, but I won't. I had play auditions. My fall play at school is Little Women. We had play auditions, and I got the role of Joe March. Super fun. Also September, I saw Ed Sheeran in concert. I literally haven't been to a concert since I was 9 years old. Literally, I hadn't been to a concert since 2010. I saw Selena Gomez in The Scene. That was my last concert I went to. So then I saw Ed Sheeran, and he was incredible. I went with my friend Carol. I love her. It was great. Then we had homecoming, our last homecoming. Our homecoming was very early this year. It was the last week of September. Literally crazy early, but we had HoCo, and we had fun, and it was great. And I got accepted into college! I got accepted into AMDA. While we were at AMDA in the summer conservatory, we had an audition for the college, and I got accepted, and I'm so excited. So that was super exciting, because that was a crazy thought. College felt so distant, now it's finally here, and it's literally crazy. October? Nothing happened in October. October was just a month. So, moving on. November, we had Godspell. Godspell opened on November 1st, also a vlog, check it out. We did Godspell. I had Little Women. 2 weeks after Godspell, I finished all my college applications, and I had auditions for Once on This Island at my school. December. December has been an eventful month, let me just tell you. So, we had auditions for Once on This Island on the last day of November the 30th, and then we had callbacks on December 1st, and the cast list came out on December 2nd. And I was cast as T-Moon. If you don't know the story of Once on This Island, look it up. I won't explain the whole thing. I'm already at a ton of time with this video, but I play T-Moon, and I couldn't be more grateful. Like, it's such a blur. Like, not a blur, it's just such something that I really haven't come to terms with yet, because it's so incredible, and I literally never wanted a role more. I never prepared for an audition more. I worked on Waiting for Life for like 2 months, and I was freaking out about the audition, I was freaking out about the cast list, and then I finally got it, and I was just like, what do I do now? And I'm still at that, what do I do now? We started rehearsals, and I'm like, what the heck do I do now? I don't know. So yeah, then my choir, my school's vocal ensemble, we entered B101's Christmas choir competition. It's this radio station in Philly, has a Christmas choir competition every year. And long story short, my choir won the competition, so we won $5,000 for our music program. We got to perform at the Kimmel Center, which is like the Carnegie Hall of Philadelphia. It's this really amazing place that we got to sing at in the Philly Pops concert, and that was such an amazing experience. Oh my goodness, it was just so incredible to sing our award-winning song in that venue, and the sound and the support from the other, the instrumentalists and the performers there, and it was just so sweet, and it was incredible. And then the week after, we got to go to B101's radio station, and we got to sing there, and we got to sing live on our award-winning song, and that was so fun. That was so fun. So yeah, honestly, December has been such a wonderful month. And we had Christmas, and Christmas was wonderful. I got all these posters that you probably can't see on my wall, and I got those hoop earrings sitting on my bed, and I got this sign that is now lighting my face, but this little light box thing that I love and have on my windowsill, and I got some books, and I got some new clothes, and I got a bunch of stuff, and I'm so grateful for it, and I'm so grateful for this year. This year has been really good to me, and, I didn't realize how good it was to me until I wrote everything down. So honestly, I'm telling you, focus on the good. Yeah, I've had bad days. I've had bad days this year, but, excuse me, my year was not bad. My year was awesome. So I challenge you this year, and when you're reflecting on this, I challenge you when you start this new year, I challenge you to look at the positive. Yes, you're allowed to have bad days, you're allowed to feel sad, those are all valid, but don't focus on those. Those bad days, you won't remember. You'll remember the times you smiled and the times you laughed, and that's the stuff you need to focus on. And when you're reflecting on 2018, yeah, some people say it was one of the worst years for them, but there's some good in there. There's some good in there, you need to find it. And even if the bad outweighs the good, focus on the good, because the good was good. The good was great, and it'll just cheer you up. So, with this upcoming year, I pray that you find all your happiness. I pray that you love yourself and you love others, and I really hope that 2019 is good for you guys. So, with that, if you watched this whole thing, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and liking and all of that stuff. And I would appreciate it if you continue to do so. So with that, Goodbye, 2018.